I just want to do a quick video on some thoughts about staying warm in the tree stand or in your spot or your tent. There's a lot of little hints that I could give you to really leverage your ability to stay in the woods. And you've seen these, you're going to see these on hunting videos, or you've seen these on hunting videos, but I'll try to go real quick, as quickly as possible, because I could spend a lot of time on them. I'll start with the things I actually don't practice that you could use if you have the money to do so. One is, it's almost like a boot blanket, and what that is, it goes over your boots, and it's just an added layer of it's almost like a boot itself that you can put in your boot that has fabric that kind of keeps things warm. Some of them are made with pockets that you can put some heat packs in to keep your boots really warm. Also, you can use electric socks. None of those I use. Another thing that you could use is they make this little pouch, mobile pouch, you can put both hands in to keep your hands nice, roasty, toasty, warm. Again, don't use that. Either of those two items I would probably use. It's just I don't have enough room in my backpack, to be honest with you, to deal with all that. So what I use instead is one of my other hints that I use pretty much religiously. And I'm going to take one out of this container that I have. And they're hand warmers or body warmers. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like that. You can get these anywhere, any hunting store. It's activated by air, so the minute you open it up, they start to warm up. It's a chemical reaction with the air. It's supposedly non-toxic, so I use it. I've used it since they pretty much came out. Before, I used the ones that you shook, and they got warm. I swear by them. I use them a lot. I sometimes try to cheat and bring less clothes and put more packs in my clothes. I try to put that closer to my body, not on my body, but closer in a layer to keep the warmth in. I wish I had little pockets all over my shirts that I could put a whole bunch in and feel warm, but that really helps. I have larger gloves, almost mittens, shooter's gloves that has a little flat, but it's a mitten. I put those in there as well. So my hands are warm, my body, torso is warm, and then sometimes I put it in my pockets, in my pants. It wouldn't be a bad idea to try to find ones with pockets inside, but that doesn't usually happen. And socks, I actually don't. I try to keep my feet warm. I spend the money on warm boots, like I mentioned, so I tend not to have too much of a problem. I'd love those boot blankets sometimes, but that's pretty much how I address staying warm in the stand. And again, I've mentioned before, I have the thinnest layer first, and then I follow by other layers, and I use wool. Wool's very important to me. I dress very, very warm. I don't necessarily cut corners when it comes to the warmth aspect of my hunt. I do cut corners on like carbon and so forth, but I don't cut corners on staying warm and dry. So with the exception of a rain suit, which I don't have, I do go to the highest level in terms of getting things comfortable. I have wool shirts that I use religiously, and I tend to try to have a mask that not only protects or stops scent from coming out and going into the wilderness and alerting deer, but it also is for warmth. Any sort of thing that can break the wind is an advantage. I do bring extra hats. If it's really cold out, I'll bring like an extra wool hat to put over my scent lock. And you just got to stay. The way to see more deer is to be in the stand more often. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but that's how it works. So I try to, when it's cold out, try to do those type of steps. Another thing I do is I have a full like snowsuit from top to bottom, and the ones you have to zip in with legs. Just by that, having no areas exposed to the wind actually helps a great deal. A little goes a long way. Each layer is incrementally better unless every single layer has its own potential exposure. So another shirt might not work to keep you warm, but a full suit has no holes in it and you can zip up will help maybe better. So something to think about when you're packing your backpack on what to bring versus, especially if it's windy out. More times than not, on a wet, windy day, your energy is strapped dramatically, so you got to depend on what you brought. So hopefully that helps, gives you some ideas, but literally my biggest tip is those hot hands that I just showed you, those hand warmers, and I think if you bring those in the woods and use those the right way, you should be fine. Something to think about though, keep those away from pets. If a pet eats it before it has been quote-unquote used, it might cause a considerable health hazard. But if it's been spent, it might not be too much of a health hazard. Still could be. So treat that as you would like chocolate, for example, for dogs. Keep it away. Make sure that they don't consume it at all. Make sure they don't even sniff it or are aware of it. I have it in one of these little totes, and I actually put it on the top shelf. And so they won't have any chance to get at it. So hopefully that helps. Think about how to stay warm. It's something that sometimes you get so excited for hunting, you kind of forget that, you can't just go inside for a few minutes. And not in order to educate the deer of your location, you don't want to walk at all from point A to point B constantly throughout the day. You want to go in the dark, stay as long as you can, and if need be, leave in the dark. So it's something to keep in mind. The only way you're going to do that is if you have the right food and you have the right equipment. So hopefully that helps, and thank you for watching my video.
Pushing on the forest floor, my heart rate jumps even more. Looking for the box to fill my tag, straight out of a hunting bag. Drop time 14, making his way down. It's time for his last showdown. Breathe in,